This morning on DC News Now, cloudy skies and a calm start to the day, but a spot thunderstorm could impact your afternoon. Getting home after the long weekend, Memorial Day travelers hitting the roads and the sky. Plus, baffled by bags.
I just wanted to go grab some orange juice, and I can't grab orange juice.
I've never seen this sign before.
The new policy confusing shoppers at Giant. Helping you hop in, Western Maryland is gearing up for summer by the pool. And honoring those who made the ultimate sacrifice.
Freedom has never been guaranteed. Every generation has to earn it.
Celebrate all the people.
How people observing Memorial Day around the DMV.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good morning. Starting off your morning with a live look over Reagan National Airport this morning. People heading to the airport to make their flights. We are expecting a calm morning weather-wise, but we could see a spot storm later this afternoon. Jackie will have more on that coming up in just a bit, but thanks for starting your day with us here on DC News Now. It is 6 o'clock. I'm Tanaya Wright.
And I'm Corey James. Good morning to you. Liberty's in for Shanika this morning, tracking the roads. We're going to have the latest on your commute with her in just a second. Starting things off with Jackie for the forecast this morning.
Yeah, out there right now, quiet, especially after yesterday evening's severe weather. And that cold front that did bring all that severe thunderstorms yesterday is now well off the coastline. So that's taken any of the shower and thunderstorm threats with it. But like we mentioned also, there is that chance for that pop-up shower or storm to develop later on today. Those current temperatures, those are in the 60s to 70s. Those lower 70s still holding to Lexington Park. Just shy of 70 right now in DC. Seeing a few upper 50s back over towards Winchester and Manassas. Those dew points much more comfortable compared to yesterday. Most of us seeing those dew points in the 50s. Now again, later on today, that's when we could see a few of those pop-up showers or storms, but overall highs will be upper 70s to low 80s later on today. More details coming up. Liberty is back with a look at those roads. How's traffic?
Be careful on the roads this morning as more people head back home after the three-day weekend. Look at this major traffic jam here. This is a live look at 495 near Temple Hill Road. And this is because of a multi-vehicle crash that is in the Oxon Hill and Camp Springs area that we are learning more injuries are resulting from that crash. Now, this is the section where you're seeing lots of red there, and this is affecting the inner loop. But I'll have more on this later. I'll send it to you, Corey.
Liberty, thank you. This morning, a Potomac, Maryland neighborhood is still partially without power after last night's storm knocked down trees and even wires. This is according to Montgomery County officials. Now, officials say a transformer blew on Lloyd Road between Glen Mill Road and Bedecker Lane. Right now, about 40 customers are affected by the outage at last check. Pepco estimates power will be fully restored, though, this morning around 9 o'clock. And happening now, DMV airports preparing for the travel holiday rush after the Memorial Day weekend. You're taking a live look right now this morning at the airport where passengers, as you can see, they're rolling in with their bags, getting ready to travel back to where they came in from.
Yeah, they are. Look at those lines already. Today is expected to be a big travel day. Friday, the TSA says it screened the most passengers in its 22-year history. Look at all those people already at 6 this morning. Nearly 3 million people passed through security checkpoints nationwide on Friday. And if you or a loved one plan on flying today, AAA's got some advice to help you get through airport security. They say read the signs and pick the correct line. Make sure you don't waste time by being turned away from a line you should not be in. Show up early, at least 2 hours before a domestic flight and 3 hours before an international flight. And know the rules of what you can pack. Visit the TSA site to get a better idea of what is allowed in your carry-on. And we are already seeing some flight delays and cancellations this morning. According to FlightAware, 3 flights at Reagan have been canceled. 8 others have been delayed. At Dulles, 3 flights have been canceled, 13 delayed. At BWI, 17 flights are currently delayed. However, as of right now, no flights there have been canceled. And we're going to take a live look at the Bay Bridge in Annapolis this morning. Things looking pretty good so far. According to MDOT, drivers will either want to get an early start or wait to hit the roads. The best time to cross the Bay Bridge eastbound towards Ocean City are before 7 a.m. or after 7 p.m. The best times to cross westbound before 6 a.m. or after 6 p.m. MDOT is encouraging drivers to stay safe on the roads. Memorial Day kicked off the 100 deadliest days of driving. Officials do warn drivers need to stay focused, slow down, drive sober, and make sure you buckle up.
Happening today, one of 2 men accused of shooting at a D.C. police captain is expected to appear in court.
William Walker is expected to have his preliminary hearing at 11. Now, this incident happened last week in Northwest. Police say the captain was on his way to work when he noticed a car driving erratically. Officials say that's when one of the people in the car started shooting at the captain. The officer was injured but is expected to be okay. The suspects were arrested when they crashed their car in Landover, Maryland. Meantime, the 18-year-old accused of a shooting that injured a Dunbar High School student also set to appear in court today. Earlier this month, the student was grazed by a bullet that flew through her classroom's window. Police say Azari Graves and a 17-year-old were caught on surveillance footage around the time of that shooting. Both are seniors at Dunbar.
And D.C. police say a suspect connected to a deadly shooting in Northeast is in custody this morning. 20-year-old Shannon Updike is charged with first-degree murder while armed. He's accused of shooting 23-year-old Chidozie Noku yesterday afternoon near Benning Road and Minnesota Avenue. Right now, motives for the shooting are unclear. Officials say Noku is from Temple Hills, Maryland. And right now, police in Prince William County say vehicle theft is becoming a growing problem.
And today they're hosting a steering wheel giveaway in Woodbridge so drivers can help curb thefts before they happen. Our Yamari Sase is live there now this morning. So Yamari, the numbers are there to back this all up.
Good morning. Yeah, that's correct. The numbers definitely show a 55% increase over the past year when it comes to auto thefts here in Prince William County. Now, as police are searching for the people responsible for this, in the meantime, they are giving out free steering wheel locks to Hyundai drivers that do not have a push-to-start ignition. Prince William County Police is giving away free steering wheel locks today, starting at 8 a.m. at the Eastern, Central, and Western District Station. And if you have a Hyundai that does not have a push-to-start ignition, you can pick one up. According to their data, in 2022, the county jumped from 575 motor vehicle thefts to 892 in 2023. That's a 55% increase. And those numbers include both attempted and successful thefts. Prince William County Police say criminals have more opportunities when drivers leave their keys in their car, and the recent TikTok challenge that shows people how to start and steal vehicles. Both have played a critical role in the increase in auto thefts. Just last year, multiple people broke into a Woodbridge auto shop and stole 4 vehicles. Police say they want to do their part to help curb crime by giving drivers the tools they need to help prevent another car from being stolen. And victims say the manufacturers also need to do something as well.
We continue to kind of push education to vehicle owners, specifically about making sure that they keep their doors locked.
They hooked up a computer to the OBD port and they literally just drove away with the car in 2 minutes. A $60,000 car, so I mean, it's got to be the manufacturer. It can't be anybody else.
Now, if you do own or lease a Hyundai that does not have a push-to-start, you can definitely make your way to a Prince William County Police Department to get your free steering wheel lock. For now, reporting live in Woodbridge, Virginia, I'm Yamari Sase. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Yamari. Well, Prince William County Police are hosting a community watch training tonight. It teaches people how to work with police to keep their neighborhood safe. This is planned for 6 o'clock tonight at the Potomac Community Library in Woodbridge.
And developing now, Washington Commanders kicker Brandon McManus is being accused of sexual assault by 2 women. ESPN says both alleged victims are suing McManus and his former team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. According to ESPN, court documents state McManus was allegedly rubbing and grinding against the 2 women on a team flight to London last year. ESPN says the women are seeking more than $1 million and asking for a grand jury trial. In a statement to DC News Now, the Commanders say in part, quote, "We take allegations of this nature very seriously and are looking into the matter. We have been in communication with the league office and Brandon's representation and will reserve further comment at this time."
Your time right now is 6:08 on a Tuesday. Montgomery County Fire and Rescue warning people to not swim in the Potomac River. This comes as crews say they recovered a body Monday morning on the Maryland side of the river. Investigators believe the body that they found was one of 2 people who were trying to swim in the river.
One of the options is not swimming in the water. Swimming is prohibited for good reason. It's so dangerous. The currents are deceiving. The water levels change. The water is cold. People die.
Montgomery County Fire and Rescue crews are keeping an eye on the trails near the water to prevent people from swimming in the river.
And Loudoun County is planning to build a new high school and a new elementary school. The County Board of Supervisors also approving a plan to build the largest football stadium in the county, too. The proposed stadium is expected to hold 5,000 people, matching the capacity of the Loudoun United Soccer Club stadium. Some leaders are in support of the large stadium, but others say they are against it.
It's a very large school. It makes sense for it to have a larger stadium. And I think sometimes we overthink things, but it's really as simple as that.
I believe the scope and size of the larger capacity stadium is more appropriate within the suburban Paulus area in a centralized location that serves larger population centers.
And officials say the new high school is expected to hold up to 2,100 students. They also say the elementary school can take around 1,000.